What's up, guys? rlee Handmade Horror here, back with another figure review, custom made figure. And you can probably tell by the shape here and the sound that this is a custom made Michael Myers. So there we go, check that out. This is a figure I've been working on for a while, man. I've done this thing, tried this head sculpt 2 or 3 times, always end up just busting it back off and taking it back off and trying again. But this time I actually am happy with the shape that I've got here, and you know, the features and stuff on the mask. So I guess I'll just start here with the coveralls. You can see I've got them dirtied up, and let me try to get you in there so you can see like some of the dirt. And then I got some bullet holes with just some, you know, blood soaked around the bullet holes, and because you know he got shot up quite a bit in part 1 and 2, so he's got some bullet holes in him. I got him dirtied up at the bottom. I got him some boots that I've just scuffed up and dirtied. Get him a view around here, the coveralls here. So yeah, and next I'll go to the hands. These hands did not come with the figure. They was different hands that was pretty much shaped like this, both of them, and I wanted a little more to work with. So I took these bendable hands, and I switched the post out, and it took me forever. It was a pain, but I finally got the bendable hands attached to the figure, and you can see I've dirtied them and weathered them out to where they look really dirty and bloody and nasty. But they work really well with the weapons. Like you can see there, he's holding the scalpel, and you can see he's dirty and bloody. But yeah, the bendable hands are great for holding different weapons and stuff. So that's why I used them, because I have several other weapons with him, and I'll get to them here in just a second. Go ahead and get into the face here, the mask. Get you some close-ups so you can see and it's really dirty looking. I don't really know if it was really this dirty in the movie, but I mean, it just got a really dirty looking, and I think it looks really cool, and I think it's fitting. This is a H2, by the way. Original 81 H2 is what I was shooting for, so you know, that's why I like the scalpel, obviously, and then I like the dirty nose and all that, and the dirty mask even. But yeah, you can see from top to bottom. The mask, I did a couple things a little differently than what I was doing. Just like shape-wise, and like the mouth especially is really hard to hit that shape for some reason, like with the dip and the chin and all that. But you know, I think I did a fairly good job at it this time. You can see I've got the hair, the real hair attached, which is a job all of its own. You know, is trying to get the hair to look cool and to kind of resemble the hair in the movie and all that. But, you know, and the eyes. For the eyes, I don't know if you can pick up. Let me try to. You can see the eyelid there, and that eye hole. I don't know how well you can see it, but. Yeah, well, it darkens out pretty good. Yeah, let me try it at this angle. The light. Anyways, you can like see pieces like of his cheek and his eyelid down in there. But you can't actually see his eye. His eye, I've got it, like I worked around with paints and shadows to get the eyes to where they're in there, and like the actual part of the eye is glossy. So if you hit it in the light, it looks like there's an eye up in there. But you know, you can't actually see it. It's darkened out, and there we go. Now you can see a little bit of the eyelid and the cheek. It's pretty much like the face on the cover of 4 and 5. That, you know, that's a pretty legendary shot, and you can just see kind of his cheek underneath, and that's what I was trying to go for, because I usually darken the eyes out, but I wanted something to look at. And you can't actually see back in there, you know, it's not picking up on camera, but you can actually see back in there when you're holding it and everything, and you can see his cheek, and you can see it's far back in there. It looks really, really cool. So that's the way I did the eyes. Here we go for weapons. I made this. I made the syringe that he stabs the chick in the side of the head with, and I guess he also got a doctor with one. I just sculpted it out. It's fairly simple. It does have an actual metal tip on it. I used the part of a safety pin or something, so that's actual metal tip, and I just dirtied it up. I didn't put a whole lot of detail in it, but you know, I mean, it's pretty small, and it does fit in his hand fairly easily with the bendable hands. And here we go. I put the classic kitchen knife, obviously, because this was the last weapon I did, because I don't think he even uses it. But, you know, you can't make a Michael Myers figure without a classic kitchen knife, which I think it actually come out better than any of them. It come out really good. Real metal, just cut and sculpt the handle. A little paint, you know, it didn't take long, but it did come out really well. I got this here, the bread knife. I assume it's the way Team Servers put it. It's the best explanation I've heard for it. It's the knife that he grabs at the beginning from the old lady who's making the sandwich. And real metal too, and sculpted handle as well, you know, and it fits in his hand really well too. Actually, if you hold on just a second, I'll put another one in his hand. Here. It's a really fast process. Spin the hand a little differently. There you go. See, he holds them all really well. That's, I mean, the bendable hands, they usually don't look right, but for some reason they looked really good on this one when I switched them out. So, you know, they usually look a little too small, but this body is a little smaller, so it, you know, it worked. You can see them. You can see how well it fits. I mean, it just fits right there, man, like a glove. Right there. But yeah, man, this is it. I think this is pretty well spoken for, so, you know, as far as getting rid of it, but you know, this won't be the last Michael Myers I make for sure, because it's one of my biggest challenges, sculpting, and I always like a good challenge. So give a few shout outs here real fast. I'm doing my little 360 of him. Shout out to Beta 2G, what's up, man? Horror figure fan. Once Customs, who else? Team Cerberus, what's up, man? Doing great work. Zach Zanders doing some great work. If you haven't checked his stuff out, check him out, man. He's young and he's doing some really awesome things already. So I expect great things from him, and just everybody else, all my friends, subscribers, all my people who leave comments, and everybody that supports me, man. Just appreciate it. Thanks. Let me know what you guys think about this. And since it's probably after Halloween right now, happy late Halloween, everybody, man. There he is, Michael Myers. Later.